conference attendees. Welcome to the 2020 New Mexico Humane Conference. I'm Ellen Schmidt, the Senior Director of Adoptions, Outreach, and the Center here at Animal Humane New Mexico and this year's conference chair. Thank you so much for joining us in this extraordinary year. It's been a year of so many firsts all across animal welfare, and following that pattern, this is our very first attempt ever to present NMHC virtually.
And that means instead of a conference experience like this year your conference experience might look more like this, or this, or even this.
To ensure a successful and enjoyable conference experience, here is a bit more about navigating our online platform.
To join a live conference session, first go to the Conference Live Event page. The simplest way to get there is to visit nmhumaneconference.org and click on the 2020 Live Event option under the 2020 Conference tab. Enter the conference login password, which can be found in your conference packet emailed to you on August 3rd. Didn't get your packet? Email us right away at 2020nmhchelp@animalhumanenm.org for assistance. Once you're on the Conference Live page, simply click on the name of the session you wish to attend. Each entry will list the start time of the live session in U.S. Mountain Standard Time. In the drop-down for your session, you'll see a link to view the live event. You'll also see links for handouts for your session. Click the handout links to download those PDFs, and then click on the link to view the live event. On the next page, confirm your attendance by completing the check-in form. If you're watching as a team with others, be sure to click Yes for the last question and fill in additional attendees' names for our records. You can check in for your sessions either immediately before the sessions begin, or you can do this in advance. If you're checking in immediately before the session, simply follow up by clicking on the live session link on the bottom of the confirmation page. If you check in advance, you'll receive an email with that same link. Simply click on that link a few minutes before the session start time. As you enter the session, you'll be in webinar mode, which means your camera and microphone will both be off. Don't forget, one of the best parts of conferences is the chance to network, so use the Zoom chat feature to introduce yourself to fellow attendees. This same feature can be used for comments and observations throughout the session. You can also use the chat feature to communicate with NMHC staff who are moderating the live event. This is a great way to get help with technical issues or ask event-specific questions. These chats can be sent privately to NMHC staff alone, or to the whole group. Finally, if you have questions for the speaker, enter those using the Q&A tool. Most speakers will provide a live Q&A session with their audiences toward the end of their presentation.
Can't make the event live? There's another option. Most of our sessions will be recorded, and those recordings will be available for registered attendees up to 1 year following the conference. Attendees who miss a session can view it later and still apply for continuing education credits up to 3 months after the live event. However, please note that not all sessions will be recorded, so the best way to guarantee you can see the ones you most want to is to join us live. And one more thing. If you plan on using your virtual attendance at NMHC to earn continuing education credits, here's what you'll need to do.
First, double-check what organizations have pre-approved the conference for continuing education on the main conference page. This year, we have pre-approval for New Mexico Euthanasia Technicians and for Certified Animal Welfare Administrators. When you've finished watching all the sessions you plan to, click on the Continuing Education Application button on the bottom of the live event page. This will direct you to an online form where you will answer quick quiz questions related to the sessions you attended. Submit your quiz. Once we have reviewed your quiz and the check-in list for the sessions, we'll send you your attendance certificate via email. Alternatively, if you do not need continuing education credits but would still like to receive a certificate confirming your event attendance, email us using the link at the bottom of the live event screen using the subject Certificate Request.
Conferences offer the unique opportunity to meet and learn from colleagues from other organizations in this field that we love. Because 2020 NMHC is virtual, this means that this year, your fellow attendees not only come from across New Mexico, but from across the country and even beyond. To make sure you have the chance to share more with them, we've set up a special 2020 NMHC Facebook community group. The link to it can be found in your conference email. Hop over there to share your thoughts from the different sessions or ask questions of your fellow attendees. And be sure to visit during the lunch hours, as NMHC group moderators will post special discussions each day during lunch for you to participate in live. Thank you again for joining us during this very different, but very special New Mexico Humane Conference. Wishing you a fun conference experience, and don't forget, never stop learning.